The last time you channeled my higher self and we looked into my YouTube channel and I shared a little bit about that I was surprised that it's all of a sudden started growing. And you spoke about that I was going to write, and I talked about timing or time, that I didn't have enough time. I would love to hear what my higher self is saying now. I have planned out, it's almost scary to say it, but I planned out to block out some time where I'm going to dive into writing. And I know the topic, but I do not know how. So I'm just curious to know if my higher self has something to say about where we are with Wisdom from North right now. We've done so many more interviews, and the show has grown so much. I'm more busy than ever. And still, I'm not so concerned about reaching a goal like, oh, I'm going to have 1 million subscribers. It's not that important to me, even though I do appreciate that they're reaching out. So it's sort of a lack of a goal, these episodes. So if you could address that, and also address perhaps if she has some wisdom to give me about writing.
Yeah. So right now, a very strong presence is here, and it's your writing guides. So let's tune into them. Okay. And they're going to respond to your other questions as well that you're asking of your higher self, because they're all really blended. I mean, we're calling them guides and higher self, but spirit is spirit is spirit. So let's tune into these writing guides of yours and hear what they have. We are so excited to hear you speak of this, because this is the goal. This is where your attention, where your resources, where your eyeballs belong for now for the next 9.3 months. You will want to mark the calendar, because you are one who appreciates specificity. And so mark that down from this day for the next 9.3 months. And then you will give yourself permission, because it is within a defined period of time, to really, really go deep. And we love how you say that you have set aside some time for this, because, well, we find that very amusing. It is not you setting aside the time, although yes, we understand how that works. It is actually the time that will need to have its way with you. So go ahead, dear one, and set aside all the time you think you need to set aside. You will want to block it, to protect it, to ensure that you are not going to be distracted with technological beeps, dings, or rings. And you will also want to make sure that others know that you are writing. Oh, yes, you must come clean here. You must say, I am going to enter my writing mode from now until the next however many hours. And I ask that anything unless absolutely urgent be held until after that period of time. And by the way, as we've said, you will designate the time, but we will allow for time to designate what it needs from you. So as you are in flow, do not limit yourself. Do not stop when your timer goes off. An idea is only good for as long as you allow it to be present with you. And once you do not capture an idea or follow the flow, guess what? It goes on down the river, and somebody upstream or even downstream is going to pick it up and run with it. We're not saying this so you feel some sort of scarcity or some sort of threat. No, it's just that people do not understand that ideas are gifts from spirit. And so if you are not ready or not willing or not able to capture and grow and play with and pay attention to something as it is coming through, it will come round again, but it will likely be in a different form, and you may feel very differently about it. So we are saying this now, again, not to create stress through urgency, but for you to understand that what comes through at the moment it comes through is meant to be recognized by you. So give it the time and give it the space, and just push pause on everything else until at least you can plant it somewhere, into a notebook, into a recorded device, into a computer, anywhere, but make sure you give it a landing place. Now, nothing has changed in terms of your other work, service to the world. Your service to the world continues to expand in and on itself. It's just that you don't have to work so hard to set these milestones and goals and track them. So good on you, dear one, for not forcing yourself to nail something down and then take those upward steps up the mountain one at a time. So sweaty, so much exertion here. No, the thing that you have done recently, in fact, very, very recently, is you have given this over to the energies that are meant to be in charge of this growth. We're speaking of your channel, as you call it, or your podcast offering, interviews, as you call them, we are speaking to that. You have a team, an invisible team, a very capable invisible team who is driving this now. And so thank them each and every day. Thank them because they know the pace, and they know that things for the moment, for the next 9.3 months, are to be shifted into their capable hands, onto their capable backs and wings, in order for you to continue to achieve what feels really good and wondrous and full of awe to you, and nothing that feels demanding or weighty or constricting to you. So that is what we have to say. Did we miss anything?
No, that was very helpful. Because that's actually what's happening. I'm doing a lot of episodes in a short amount of time right now in order to have that break.